everybody. I'm Scott Campbell. I'm a second-year pro on the Elite Series, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about Wilson Fraiser's new seminars that he's coming out with. And as a new guy coming into the series a couple of years ago, I can't tell you how important it was to be able to go and talk to Wilson about different problems that I had with sonar, different issues that would come up when I was fishing, and I've learned so much just, you know, in the short time that I've been on tour from Wilson as far as using my electronics, that it's really helping me now. Once you get started using sonar and really knowing what you're looking at on that screen, knowing, you know, whether you've got a hard bottom, a soft bottom, whether you're looking at a tree or a rock pile, I mean, that's crucial stuff. You know, you can get on a pattern and catch fish, you know, better than you would have otherwise if you know exactly what you're looking at, and that's the kind of stuff that Wilson teaches. The average guy, I mean, the first time you look at a sonar screen, nah, for the most part, you don't have a clue. I mean, it's something that you've almost got to be taught to know that you're not looking at a TV screen. You're looking, you know, at a side-scrolling image of the bottom, and that's a different concept than a lot of people are used to. Once you understand what's down there, you become such, your days are more productive. You'll catch more fish, I mean, to be blunt. Once you know the intricacies of what's down there, whether you need to be fishing pea gravel or chunk rock, I mean, that kind of thing makes a huge difference sometimes in whether you go home, you know, with only catching a couple fish or whether you love the boat. So when you purchase a sonar these days, that's an expensive thing. It's not a little purchase to make, and so it makes sense to try to learn as much about that unit as you possibly can. The best way for me, in my opinion, to learn more about sonar is to talk to somebody who knows, who's been there, who's been around the block, and has taught pros, full-time pros, and that's Wilson. I use all of his scents. He's got line conditioner, he's got lure conditioner, slick sides, you name it. I mean, he's got a treatment that goes on braided line and any other kind of line that allows you to actually skip a bait up under cover a lot further than you normally would. It's just little things that'll help you catch a couple more fish in a day.
Remember what I told you last night about if you put that on your lure ahead of time and then throw it. Well, you fished all day without it with no success.
Right.
Put it on there and it caught 14 pounds.
It was night and day. Now, it was. We struggled till about 2:30, and in an area that I knew they were fish because I caught them in practice. And in making just that little change, they were holding on to the bait a little bit better, and it allowed me to catch a bigger bag.
Well, let me ask you this: tomorrow morning when you go out, are you going to have the stuff on the boat?
You better believe it. You better believe it. I'm going to spend a couple hours tonight rigging all my stuff up with that stuff. I had like 11 or 12 pounds in the boat, and I had a decent bag. I had 3 good ones and 2 little bitty dudes, and they needed to go, and I just had an hour and a half left, and that was the deal. I caught a 5 and a 3, you know, in that last little bit, just because of that change. We pulled up there and had a couple bites, but you'd swing and miss. They'd just pick it up and drop it, just about that fast, you know. And my reflexes aren't that good, I guess, so I needed to hold down a little bit more, and that's what they did.
That's a good thing. For you,
that's a very good thing. That's a very good thing.
And hopefully if we sell enough, I'll get one. Thank you again,
Sure,
Scott.
Sure.